NBA action on 2K Sports. Richard, we're seeing a lot more back-to-backs now at this mid-portion of the season. What are those like to play in for a player?
Oh, they are fun because it's a mental challenge and it's a physical challenge more than anything on that one. But I love it. I am not opposed to back-to-backs because you know what? There were players that used to have to play them and fly on flights in the morning. Now we get to fly on private jets. So if they can do it, we can do it.
And you got to get your rest, though, between those games, don't you?
Yeah, you got to get your rest and you got to get your sleep, but do not eliminate the back-to-backs. I love it.
Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Just 4 to shoot. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Thompson against Brooks. Pass to Morant for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Green kicks to Thompson. Green with a screen on Brooks. This one for 3. And Klay Thompson hits from deep.
And you can tell that Klay trusts his guys. He calls a play, and they just go to the right spots.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Brooks kicks to Bane. Memphis moving that ball around.
Still a premier defender. Draymond might be the best we've seen guarding multiple positions, playing D with passion.
And Curry has it in the corner. Green, the screen, takes a 3. Brooks grabs the board. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Kuminga comes to help. Down low. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Poole against Bane. Here's Curry, and the basket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Kicks it to Curry. And he drives in, up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
Rule with the steal. Curry with it. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. The drive by Thompson. Green passes to Poole. No good from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Morant. That shot off. The Warriors go the other way with it. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the first lottery pick teammates ever to play in the NBA Finals, RJ, in their rookie season.
Yeah, the Dubs' strength in numbers, it got bolstered by some of these up-and-comers. You had Jordan Poole, who was most improved candidate last year, and then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there's nothing like culture. We have talked about that. Culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Warriors, Kevon Looney comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Stephen Curry. Warriors leading by 5. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Now Poole, 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And defensively, he's been all over the place, wreaking havoc and pouncing on a number of steals.
Passes it to Aldama. Puts up a 3. Warriors with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Back to Poole. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot over Williams. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside, Jones. Shoots from 14. Good on the jump shot. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Here's DiVincenzo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Warriors.
I just love how fast Thompson gets his shot up. It makes him so much more lethal.
And there's the pass to Concho. To the paint, here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to DiVincenzo. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Jones drives in. Pass to Williams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Aldama can't hit. Now here's Poole. From down in the low post, it goes.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There's no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Tillman in at the center, filling out the middle. Curry dishes to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 9 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
Curry against Bane. Green with a screen for Curry. Over Bane. Kept alive. Green kicks to DiVincenzo. Right side Curry. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. And he hits the jumper for 2. He has 6. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Got to use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Morant. Fires from the corner. Curry with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's Morant missing. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Good.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Morant surveying the D. Inside. And Morant throws it down.
Showing off that vert, Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. He's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Klay Thompson. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
It's good from long range.
His shooting motion is just so impeccable. Curry's long ball is one of the prettiest shots in the game.
Morant outside. From the line, again Memphis.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. There's the pass to Green. Green with a screen for Curry. Into the lane.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Perhaps the greatest shooter the game has ever seen. Curry continues to age like fine wine.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked in, and Conchar subbed in for Dylan Brooks. Here's Jones. DiVincenzo with the rebound. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
A minute 42 left to play in the first half. Outside, Bain. Pass to Jackson. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Here's Jones. Again, Memphis.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Curry against Jones. Passes it to Poole. Lets it go from 11. And that one goes long. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Bane passes to Jones. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Conchar can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Curry dishes to Green. And here's Poole for three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Bane against DiVincenzo. Now, here's Bane. Tight defense on him. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game right now. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq.
They're going to be out on the road for a bit. You want to win early because those trips feel twice as.
And moving on to our current game, it was not the first half that fans were hoping to see for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Well, don't get me started with their perimeter D. They're standing around flat-footed, not closing down on shooters quickly enough. The result is way too many open threes, and at halftime, the deficit, that couldn't be avoided.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The three great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the 3. Draymond Green is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Morant against Curry. Pass to Poole. Thompson, left side. To the right side. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. Looking now at some numbers for Andrew Wiggins. Here's Curry. 17 points in the game. A three-pointer is right on target.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Morant against Thompson. And then Morant rams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Poole the pass to Curry. Green kicks to Curry. The three from Poole. That one no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Back to Bane. To the middle. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Tillman.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Poole against Bain. It's Curry outside. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Morant outside. The three ball. No good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Well, RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
No, of course not. He's not the best, but he's worked his way near the top. I'll give my guy that. And look, he's a defensive player of the year, and he has been in consideration multiple other years. It's his versatility that gives him such a boost on that other end of the floor.
Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Up top, Curry, guarded by Morant. Misses the three. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 11. The pass to Morant. Hits the front of the rim and out. Golden State's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Curry kicks to Green. The three from Poole. Tillman grabs the miss.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Outside, Bain, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's getting around 16 points a game, 3.5 blocks, and 7 rebounds. And he's such a presence for them inside.
No question. He blocks shots, controls the glass, does everything asked of him and more.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And get ready to move. Welcome out your Warriors next team.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jordan Poole. Clark kicks to Williams. Clark sets a screen for Williams. Clock at 6. No good from Clark.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Jones dishes to Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Curry passes to Looney. Back to Curry, over Jones. Warriors getting another chance here. Curry looking it over. You know, Richard, had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the three-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca sold-out arena. The previous 2 record holders there. December 15, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late. And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Curry kicks to DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Curry against Jones. Clark a screen on Curry. Jones the pass to Clark. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. They double team Curry. It's stolen by Jones. Going inside to the left wing. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Aldama. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Curry with the 3. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And they will go into the fourth quarter riding high. That's almost got it. Feel like a game winner to them.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
It all comes down.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Then it's Morant. And it's Tillman in at the center position. And it's good for 2. Tillman's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Grizzlies. And here is Poole. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual.
Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force him to the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors. Baines checked in for Conchar. And so he hits both. Warriors leading by 12. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. DiVincenzo against Morant. Here's Poole, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Passes to Tillman. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
3 points.
Tillman's got 9 points now in just the second half. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Poole kicks to Thompson. There's the screen. Thompson is double. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Poole for the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Bane.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Looney, and Curry subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack. He told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. They double-team Kerr. Thompson from long range, and Bane pulls it down. Bane's got 4 rebounds in this game. He kicks it to Brooks. Morant against Poole. Looking to end his... Oh, wow!
That is powerful. He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Morant. Curry. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And the Warriors with possession here. At one point, they led by 16. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bane's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now the pass to Brooks. There's the dish to Morant. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Curry finds Thompson. Green with a screen on Brooks. Here's Thompson, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And that shot was huge as they tried to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
Morant outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Over Thompson. Here's Tillman. Got a hand on it. Outside, Green. Green, the screen. Here's Curry. It's stolen. Morant outside. To the inside. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Jackson.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Curry against Morant. Step back shot. Curry can't get it to go. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. There's the lob to Jackson.
Big body cleaning the glass. Great awareness by Jackson Jr.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Green with a screen on Morant. Stolen. Kicks it to Jackson. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Poole. Green with a screen on Bane. Here's Poole. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Bane. Here's Brooks. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Outside Curry. Out to Thompson. Green passes to Poole. Thompson against Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Curry. No good. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 4. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Money!
When it is crunch time and you've got Steph, Wardell, Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
And the rejection by Jackson. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.